Okay, welcome guys. We are live on YouTube now. Welcome.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
أهلاً وسهلاً. We so far we only have like four students,
Uh-huh.
and Ali and Liana and Rashid. Um, we will start, right? Yesterday, after Bismillah walhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala ashraf al-anbiya wal mursalin, Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Yesterday we spoke about Al-Hajj. And tell me, why is Al-Hajj so unique? Why is it different from all of the other pillars of Islam? Anyone? Hada, please.
Yeah, it's the only pillar in Islam you have to do once, and it's the only pillar where you have to travel to a place in time.
MashaAllah, you're excellent. Yeah,
It's thanks to my notes.
MashaAllah, your notes are excellent. Right, you're excellent in writing notes. Okay, some vocabularies to review. Liana, do you remember the word miqat, what it was? We spoke about the word miqat. It's the first place that you travel to before you go to Mecca. What do you do there? Liana?
I think you walk around the Kaaba.
No, this is outside of Mecca. This is
Oh,
outside of Mecca.
I don't know.
So anyone knows? Anyone remembers what is miqat?
I think it's a place where you have to like stop and do the ihram.
Exactly. You're right. Perfect. It's a place where you have to stop under the ihram. What is the ihram?
The ihram is the intention to perform Hajj or Umrah before entering Makkah. Each pilgrim takes a bath and puts on a special dress. You
That
aren't
special
allowed to cut
dress
your
is that special dress common for men, male and female, or just
it's for male. They have to wear two unstitched clothing, covering their arms, legs, but not their head. Well, if well, some like I don't know what to call
they
that.
don't cover their head. Not
Yeah,
even you see the school,
yeah,
for
that.
example. We
I
don't
don't know
even
what to call that.
we don't the man we don't cover our head at all
Mhm.
during
But
during the ihram.
for women, they can wear casual clothes, but they have to show their hands and face.
Correct. Correct. They can't cover their hands and face. But of course, if they're around men, they could cover it without touching their face. The women that are used to covering their face, when they're around men, they could cover their face without actually touching the cloth on their face. Okay, good job. We also took something called the talbiyah. So once you finish with the biqat, the people usually there they shower, they make their intention verbally, and we're going to talk about this right now, that when they make their intention, this is the only one, this is the only worship that you actually make your intention, both verbally and in the heart. So this one here, you actually say specific what you're going to do. So if you're going to just make umrah, you say labbaik Allahumma umrah. If you're going to make a special type of
Wait,
hajj,
are you sharing your screen?
I'm going to share my screen now. I want to
Oh,
share, what I want to do is I want to share this first, and then I'm going to share the book. Let me show you. Before I share the book, I said that when you make your intention, you have to name the specific type of hajj that you want to do. So let me zoom in if I can. I zoomed in too much, or is it all right? When you make your intention for hajj, you have to say exactly what type of hajj you're making. So if you're making hajj, just hajj, you would say لبيك اللهم حج, and that's called ifrad. It's just singular individual hajj by itself, right? And if you're making hajj and umrah, there are two different types. If you're making hajj and umrah, there are two different types. There's one where you go to Mecca and then there's a break until the 8th of Dhul Hijjah. One of the Islamic months are called Dhul Hijjah. That's the month that you make hajj in. And then you get back in the ihram, which is the sacred state of hajj. So there's like a break in between where you could go back to wearing normal clothes and so forth. And that's called tamattu. So if you're planning to make that hajj, when you make your intention, you say, "Oh Allah, I make my intention, لبيك اللهم عمرة إلى الحج, تمتع إلى الحج." Oh Allah, I make my intention, umrah with a break and then hajj. And if you're making ikran, usually the people that do ikran are the people they're going like very late, close to the 8th of Dhul Hijjah. So they're not taking a break between hajj and umrah. So they say, لبيك اللهم حجا عمرة وحج together. So there's no break between them. You make umrah, the next day you go to Mina, you continue with your hajj. So you never you never stop wearing that special clothing between the umrah and the hajj. You stay with it. You stay in that sacred state. Now, so those are the three different types of hajj. Ifrad, which is just hajj. Tamattu, umrah and hajj, but there's a break between the umrah and the hajj. And ikran, which is umrah and hajj with no break between them. Any questions about these types, guys? I say it in my own words because to make it very simple, you know? Any questions? I'm gonna share something else now. We go back to the book now, inshallah. Let's go back to the book that we were studying yesterday. Okay. So we studied this page and we studied this page also. In this page, we spoke about the haram, we spoke about the miqat, we spoke about talbiyah. Anyone remembers the talbiyah, how you recite the talbiyah? Does anyone remember how you recite the talbiyah?
It doesn't screen, but for men, they say it out loud, and they keep on doing it continuously until they're arrived. But women, they do it like in their heads.
Or they say it out with the mouth, but in a low voice, in a low voice. No one here know how to say talbiyah. لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد لك والملك لا شريك لك.
Yeah, I did that because I went for Umrah.
Yeah, go ahead, Alia. Tell us how do you say it?
I forgot most of it, but it's like لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك. And then there's like some other stuff you say once you reach certain points.
MashaAllah. Yeah. So this is you're basically saying, "Oh Allah, I'm here. Oh Allah, I'm here." You have no partners. Oh Allah. Alhamdulillah. So that's part of the worship
السلام
of.
عليكم.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Ahlan.
أهلا.
Welcome.
Oh,
We missed you,
sorry that I
man.
haven't been here. I had work. I'm sorry.
Allah يعطيك العافية, inshallah. Allah make it beneficial work,
الله
inshallah.
يعافيك.
Bless you. So just you remind me about the attendance, subhanAllah. So Iyad is here, Ali is here, Rashid is here. Farah is not here. Farah is not. Heda is here. Jamila is not. Oralia is not. Diana is here, and Yasmin and Yusuf. Oh. Okay. Okay. So Ayad, yesterday we began talking about Hajj because what we're doing the week and the week last week and the week before, we're talking about all of the pillars of Islam. Hajj being the fifth pillar of Islam. We spoke about why it was unique. Hada, she answered in the start of the class. She mentioned what did you say why it was unique, Hada?
I said it because it was the only prayer in Islam you have to do once, and the only one where you have to travel to a place and do it at a certain time.
Correct. It's the only pillar of Islam that have those features. Only once in your lifetime you're required. It has to be at a certain place, which is Mecca. And like other worships, like for example, Siyam also has this feature. It's done in a specific month in Islam. So you can't make Hajj, for example, in Ramadan or in, for example, Sha'ban or any other month or Shawwal. It has to be in Dhul Qa'dah. Sorry, in Dhul Hijjah. It has to be in Dhul Hijjah, the Hajj. Umrah, Umrah on the other hand, Umrah on the other hand can be done any time in the year. The minor Hajj, the Umrah. And we spoke about some different terminologies, like what is miqat. It's a special station where you stop on and get ready and make your intention. And the men wear special clothing after they take a shower before they go to Mecca. And then they became in a sacred state after that. And then we talked about three different types of Hajj. Anyone remembers the three different types of Hajj?
Yeah.
All right.
Ifrad, uh, Samusa, and al-Iqhar.
So it's ifrad, singular. You should just say just Hajj. If you want to memorize them in English. Ifrad means just Hajj. You make your intention just Hajj, for example. Or tamattu, it means like Umrah and a break and then Hajj. There's Umrah, then a break, and then Hajj. And then there's Ikran, which is Hajj and Umrah, Umrah and Hajj without any break in between them. So we left the Miqat and we head towards Mecca. The first thing you do when you get to Mecca, you already dressed that special dress, you already have intention, you're already making talbiyah, labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik, inna alhamda laka wal mulk, la sharika lak. You're already saying this, right? You just arrived to Mecca. What is the first action you must do? Anyone knows? What is the first action of Umrah or Hajj? Regardless, this is the first action you must do when you get to Mecca. What is that?
Mr. Dawood, sorry to interrupt, but you're asking us like to say it in our own words, but it's on the screen.
I know. I want you to, you can look at the screen. It's okay. So what do you think then? What do you do?
Walk around the Kaaba saying prayer 7 times.
Correct. Perfect. So yeah, that is the first action that you do. And because it's the first tawaf that you're doing when you arrive Mecca, it's called tawaf al-qudum. And you make this tawaf al-qudum, and this is also part of your umrah for those that are making umrah. The men in tawaf al-qudum, they actually show their shoulders and their biceps from one side, from the right side. And that's why you see them dressed just for the first 3 spins around the Kaaba. And they kind of like jog slowly. And there's a reason why they do that, subhanAllah. The story is when the Muslims first made Umrah, after the peace treaty with the Quraysh, they made a Umrah. The Prophet ﷺ told them that when you go around the Kaaba the first 3 times, to show Ahl Mecca that we have not become weak, we are still tough and strong, even though we lived in Medina. Because the Quraysh, they started this rumor that these our family members of Quraysh, they became weak because they moved to the city life in Medina. So the Prophet told them, show them when you go around the Kaaba the first 3 times, you go there, you jog the first three, slow jogging, and you show your biceps and your right shoulder, your right biceps, your right shoulder, and that became part of our worship. Subhanallah. Now, Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Where do you start? Anyone knows where you start?
I don't know. I don't know if anybody else knows.
Does anyone know where we start when we're making tawaf? We're talking about tawaf right now. Does anyone know where we start?
6 miles away from Mecca.
Making tawaf 6 miles away from Mecca? Well, that's going to be a huge circle. You're making a circle
And wait, hold on. You have to go around the Kaaba like 7 times, right?
around the Kaaba 7 times. Where do you
That's
start?
gonna be like hours.
Yeah, if we not just hours 7 miles away from them, you have to spin it around from 7 miles away. That's gonna take. But where do you start?
I would melt because I'm lazy.
Mina.
No, where do you start when you want to make tawaf? You're by the Kaaba now, Rashid. You're in the Masjid al-Haram. You could see the Kaaba. It's by you. It's close by you. Which corner of the Kaaba you start in?
You start at the right.
Where?
The right.
Your left shoulder is gonna be pointing towards the Kaaba because you're moving right side, right? You're going opposite clockwise. So your left shoulder is gonna be pointing towards the Kaaba. But you're gonna start, guys. You're gonna start by the corner that has the black stone. You're gonna start at the corner that has the black stone. Usually, nowadays, they have like a green light. If you look up, you're gonna see a green light that shows you this is where you start, and this is where you end. This is where you start every tawaf, and this is where you end every tawaf. And you start by where the black stone is. You say just for the first one, you say Bismillah, Allahu Akbar, and you start, and you go around the Kaaba, and of course, for example, the last before you get to the black stone, there's a special dua. ربنا اتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. There's you keep making takbir and tahleel and labbaik Allahumma labbaik, and you keep remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala while you're going around the Kaaba. If you're with your family members or friends, you're allowed to speak. Okay, but just speak. Don't forget Allah while you're speaking. The Prophet ﷺ said about the tawaf, he said, the tawaf is like the salah, except that Allah made speaking allowed. So you're allowed to speak, right? While you're going around the Kaaba. And you start by the black stone, you finish by the black stone. So that's one, when you reach back the black stone. And then you say Allahu Akbar. You don't have to say Bismillah every time. Just the second time you say Allahu Akbar. And the third, and every time you go around again, you say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, until you do it 7 times. Until you go around, starting by the black stone, ending by the black stone. When you go around 7 times, you're finished. You are done. After that, you guys with me?
Yeah, we are. Well, at least I know I am.
Yeah.
At
For the
least
Prophet ﷺ, it was sunnah for the Prophet ﷺ to say Allahu Akbar by every time he reached the black stone, he would say Allahu Akbar. Okay. After you perform your tawaf, there's a place called Maqam Ibrahim, where Ibrahim is like the place of Ibrahim alayhi salam. And you pray there, you pray 2 rak'at there in the place of Ibrahim alayhi salam. It's like the opposite side of where's the black stone, the other side of the Kaaba. And you pray 2 rakat over there. And then you go, after you pray those 2 rakat. And note, guys, the majority of the people of knowledge say that you must be on wudu while making tawaf. So, because tawaf is like salah. Because tawaf is like salah. Because the Prophet ﷺ compared tawaf like salah. You should be on wudu. The other things you don't have to be on wudu. For example, the Safa and Marwa. After you pray your 2 rakat, you don't have to be on wudu. So Safa and Marwa, of course, it's always better to be on wudu. But when we say you don't have to be, that's a different story, right? Safa and Marwa. I wish they could give us a picture of Safa and Marwa. It'd be easier to explain. Let me see.
If you want to search on Google,
You want to search for and then share. I'll let you share. Okay, here's a picture of it.
yeah.
Not a clear picture, but here's a picture of Safa. So it's like one lane going this way, one lane coming back, right? So you start from Safa, finish with Marwa, then come back from Marwa to Safa. And you don't actually, not every circle around there is one. Going is one, coming back is two, going back is three. So from the hill to the hill is one, from the hill back to the hill again is two. You guys, so it's not like every spin around is one, no. And it's actually a good stretch. It's actually a good walking stretch. There's a part in Safa and Marwa where Hajar alayhi salam, Hajar rahmuhallah ta'ala, may Allah have mercy on her, the mother of Ismail, she was panicking when her son was thirsty. Remember we said that story before in the past?
Yeah.
And she was running between these two hills. There's a part where, subhanAllah, we practice that.
And
We
then she
actually
found
jog.
Zamzam water.
Yeah, and then they found Zamzam water. You see that part? There's a part in Safa and Marwa we actually we jog because practicing the ritual of Hajar. Alhamdulillah. Of course, drinking Zamzam water between the Tawaf and Safa and Marwa is a beautiful thing also. Okay, when you're finished with Safa and Marwa, so you do it 7 times, and of course during Safa and Marwa you remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You keep remembering Allah subhanallah, alhamdulillah, wallahu akbar, la ilaha illallah. Okay? Allah mentions that the Safa and Marwa is from his min sha'air Allah. It is from the rituals of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you must do as Muslims, from the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when you're finished with walking between these two hills, then for the men you have one more thing to do before you could take off your ihram, before you could take all that, change your clothing to regular clothing. And that is you shave your head. If you're making hajj, you don't shave your head all the way, but you leave some of the hair on your head for hajj, of course, because you have to shave there also. If you're just making umrah, khalas, you shave your head, you take off that clothing, you wear regular clothing, you're finished. If you're just making umrah. If you're making umrah with a break and then hajj, then you do that and you go back to regular clothing until the 8th of Dhul Hijjah. In tomorrow's class, we want to speak about from the 8th of Dhul Hijjah up. So we're going to talk just specifically about the hajj rituals, right? If you're making, of course, if you're making just ifrad, hajj by itself, you don't do all of this because you're not making umrah, you're just making hajj. You just do the tawaf and then you go to Arafah. Or even if you go straight to Arafah and you don't go to Mecca, you could start at Arafah, camp out in Mina. And we'll talk about what you do from the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th of Dhul Hijjah, the hajj rituals, if you're just making hajj by itself. But if you're making umrah and hajj, we're talking as we're making umrah and then taking a break and then making hajj. So we don't confuse because there's 3 different types. So if we try to mix them all up, it's going to confuse us. So let's say our scenario Our scenario is like we're doing tamattu, which is the easiest one. We make umrah. After Safar Marwa, we shave our head or cut our hair, and then we change back to regular clothing. And then the 8th of Dhul Hijjah, we get ready again and go and travel to Mina, where we camp out in Mina for one night, and then the next day we go to Arafah. That we will talk about those rituals. We'll talk about tomorrow, inshallah. The specific Hajj rituals. Any questions, guys?
Not really.
Okay, Jazakumullah khairan. Your break starts now. I know it's a lot of information, inshallah. We will review this when it comes close to the time of Hajj again. We'll review this again, inshallah. It is actually a lot of information, but even if you guys just get an overview, and then when you actually go into practice Umrah or Hajj, you study it again, it's great, inshallah.
Yes. Okay.
And if
Break
you-
starts now, correct?
Sorry, Hada, I'm sorry.
Break starts now, right?
Right now it starts. Bismillah.
Okay, Alia, just because I'm wearing glasses just because my eyes don't get damaged from the screen. I have 20/20 vision. I can see properly.
Yeah, sure.
I'm wearing these glasses for the screen. You see screen. I don't know why my hijab got pulled back. These.
Crazy.
If you guys are wondering. What? I don't know, I guess I forgot. Delete.
Um,
Okay.
you know how I was saying my cat gave birth?
Yeah.
Her kittens open their eyes.
I shredded my fingernail today.
Yeah, because it's totally on topic.
No, I was peeling carrots and I shredded my fingernail.
Wait, you have parrots?
Carrots! Why would I shred?
Oh, I had a parrot and I actually killed it.
My
What
sister
the hell?
killed my cat.
Yeah, it's because it was in the closet and my sister and me were trying to get it out and put it back in its cage. And I was like, shut the door, and it flew out at the same time, so
You guys are probably wondering, I have space between my two front teeth now.
No, we're not really wondering, but
Okay, I'm just saying, just in case. Because, like,
I don't think anybody looks at your teeth. Don't worry. Well, until now.
yeah, not until now. Now you
okay, cover it now.
If
Oh.
you have an insecurity, don't talk about it. Nobody notices it unless you start
Yeah.
talking.
Yep.
Thank you for the advice. I should try to remember everything about me now. You guys are wondering why am I saying this?
Nobody's wondering anything about you. Don't worry.
No. You guys are probably wondering why my sister just came and just gave me this glass.
It has tea in it.
Yes. It's Korean tea. We got new tea because
Oh my god.
my best
What's
friend
next? Matcha tea, whatever it's called.
my friend came and gave us like a gift. I don't know why. It was like wrapped in some Christmas stuff, so I suppose it's for Christmas. My best friend,
Supposes.
she's 12, by the way. Your age, Alia. Best friend for 5 years. We're gonna be best friends for like, I think 10 years total.
Wait, what do you mean? You said 5 years.
I know, but like, since we're moving to our neighbor's house, we're probably gonna stay here for another 5 years, and friendship will last if I'm here.
I see.
Okay, so my sister came, my bestie came, she gave us tea, and I said I wanted to try the Korean tea because there was like a bunch of like worldwide tea, so I have Korean tea now.
Crazy. I don't like tea or coffee or any of this stuff.
Sad. I like black tea and green tea.
Mm,
I
I don't
hate.
know. To me, it tastes like warm water. That's what it tastes.
How many besties I got? Well, I have 3 besties. Actually, no, 4 besties.
Wait, what?
By the way, if you didn't know, a best friend,
My
a
bad.
bestie is the best one of your friends, so you
Yeah,
can't really have multiple. I don't know. I've been trying to explain that to you.
Too bad.
Wait, Hada, if you remove the YAH from Alia, you know who that is?
It's Ali. Also, actually, I'm not gonna say that because it's kind of never
Why
mind.
biker boy as your profile?
What'd you say?
You have a biker boy as your profile.
Oh wow, you're very smart.
Of a Ghost Rider.
Knee slapper. So one
I'm
of
gonna change it to an even funnier one. Just wait.
since I went to the escape room on Sunday, one of my best friends made me this bracelet. It says Stray Kids, short form.
Of course.
Eh.
Welcome back.
Oh, did you see the youth video that Lino made? It's my favorite song. I'm excited for Railway.
Okay, guys, our break is over.
Assalamualaikum.
Let us, walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Guys, you could see what I'm sharing, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Isn't this what we did yesterday?
Yes, we did. You're right. We're gonna continue from where we left off. So I don't know if Iyad was here when we switched books, but we try to go to a simpler book than the one we were using. The one we were using before was Medina book, which is used in Medina University. I found it to be some places complicated for you all. So I brought a book that has more, let's say, visuals, but it starts off very simple. And there's 7 different copies of this book. So different levels, sorry. And inshallah, we benefit from reading and comprehension at the same time. Quick review. What's a bait? Bismillah. Quick review.
House.
That is a home.
Correct. Okay. What is a bab?
Door.
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 I get
Jidar.
stuck with that one a lot.
Wall.
Relationship with him
Correct.
and in his shadow signifies safety and comfort.
What is shubbak?
Window.
Window.
Also
No.
say shibback or shubbak. Both are good. What about tawila?
Here,
Table.
Table.
the person
Correct.
Oh.
Sarir.
Chair.
God as
Oh, I
a
mean
refuge
bed. Oops.
Yes.
Bed.
Kursi.
and strength.
Chair.
Poorly
Huh?
delivered
What to see his chair. Yeah.
So put chair.
Marwaha.
Fan.
Fine.
Not know that one.
Khazana or khizana. Khizana. Or
I
khazana.
think that would be
It's a closet. غرفة نوم.
قبل شوي خزنتي وقعت.
a room.
Room.
غرفة نوم is a
Bedroom.
bedroom. And khizana
said
or
that.
khazana is a closet. We said that already, right? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
هذا and هذه. What's the difference?
هذه is for female and هذا is for male.
Correct. And of course, when we say it's in translation in English is this when something is actually close to us. Because if it was far away from us, we would say we use a different word. As in English, we would say like that over there. In Arabic, there's also different words when we talk about something that's far away from us. We don't say hada when the thing is far away from us. Okay. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. We have, I think, 5 students with us today. Let's see, 5 students. And there's 6 different pictures. Let's all have one, inshallah. And then the last one, anyone could do it, no problem. So let's start with whom? Who are we going to start with? Put up your hands. Or you just, let me just choose anyone.
Yeah, just choose anyone at this point.
I just choose anyone, no problem. Okay, let me start with Rashid. Rashid, do the first one.
Which
This one here.
This promise of
has a
I'll ask you,
مكتب
ما هذا? What's this? هذا.
over his
هذا
they will
مكتب
lift you up in their hands,
هذا مط.
strike your foot against
Look at the letters.
demonstrates the extent of God's
هذا
protective care,
مكتب
safeguarding even
مطبخ.
against minor mishaps.
هذا مطبخ.
Fed upon the lion
هذا
and cobra,
مطبخ.
the young
Exactly.
lion.
Can you translate that for us?
This is a
These
kitchen.
verses
This is a
symbolize
kitchen, yes.
the overpowering
So this is a new vocabulary for you guys. Write it down. Matbakh means a kitchen. I think you guys took this before, right? Kitchen.
I don't remember.
Matbakh is a
Yes.
kitchen. Yes. So you guys should know this. Matbakh. The matbakh in your house, it's a kitchen. هذا مطبخ. Okay, next. Go Alia. Take the next one. هذه.
هذه ثلجة.
لا, because there's a shadda on the
Oops.
lamb. So
Yeah.
Go ahead.
ثلاجة.
Correct. هذه ثلاجة.
I don't know, that sounded so wrong to say.
One more time. هذه. ما هذه?
هذه ثلاجة.
Correct. هذه ثلاجة. What is a ثلاجة?
Fridge.
It's a fridge. Yes. And mashallah, you guys are common. You hear these words commonly, right? ثلاجة, مطبخ.
No.
No,
You don't in your
No.
household?
No.
no, we don't speak Arabic in my household. We only know how to read
Oh,
it.
wow.
I mean, either speak English or Russian in our household.
Try to practice with your brothers and sisters and your family. And I'm going. I'm going to the ثلاجة. For example, try to practice some of these words.
I actually know these words, but I haven't reviewed them in a while, or I haven't said them in a while. So
practice makes perfect. So try to, you know what to do? Try to speak a little Arabic, mix with whatever, English, whatever, but try to use these words.
we do use sometimes, like when we forget the English word, which is weird because English is our mother tongue.
So like when your mom asks you, where are you? I'm in the matbakh. Like practice
No.
it, you'll get it.
We don't really use that word, but like sometimes, like when the cat's trying to leave the house or something, my sister just starts screaming at him, in, like Arabic or whatever.
Like you mix a little Arabic with a lot of English.
Yeah.
That was try to like make it more like half and half. This way you could, you're practicing the Arabic words.
I don't really know that much words, so I mean that many.
Well, we're learning. We're learning, alhamdulillah. Who said I'm gonna go next? Was that Liana?
Yeah.
Okay, Liana, you have the third one. ما هذه? What's this?
هذا
هذه. Because it has a ta marbuta, it becomes feminine, so we use هذه for it. The same we use هذه for ثلاجة because it's feminine. هذه. ملعقة. ملعقة. With a lamb. One more time. ملعقة. ملعقة. One more time. هذه ملعقة.
هذه ملحقة
ملعقة.
ملحقة.
This one is a little hard for you guys. Let me see if it will be hard for everyone. Try this one. Anyone. It's not your turn. Just try it. Anyone could try it. هذه ملعقة.
هذه ملعقة.
Okay. Good. Someone else? Iyad, try it. Let me hear it. Because Iyad speaks some Arabic.
He left.
He did?
Oh, no.
Where did you go?
I think he probably has like internet connection difficulties.
Oh, maybe.
That's what he usually has when he leaves.
هذا من هذه ملعقة.
هذه ملعقة.
هذه ملعقة.
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 Okay. What do you think you're saying when you say هذه ملعقة?
This is a spoon.
This is a spoon, yes. So a spoon in Arabic, guys, ملعقة. So when you're in an Arabic country, you're sitting in a restaurant and you need a spoon, and they don't understand what the spoon means, you tell them
Mil-
هات ملعقة. بدي ملعقة.
No, you have to raise up your hand and be like, Milaka.
Or ملعقة. Rashid, you want to try that one? هذه ملعقة.
Suggesting God's comprehensive protection.
No.
The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will
Try it, Rashid. ملعقة.
Statement of God's protective care, covering all aspects.
Good work.
The Lord will watch
Okay,
over
who
you.
didn't have a chance? Hada, you didn't have a chance yet?
No.
Go ahead, the next one is yours.
Rashid, what's in the background?
You have like a video playing or something.
Okay, I'm at a spoon or knife.
I'm sorry.
That was my prayers.
You're at the spoon.
Huh?
You're at the fork, I mean, I'm sorry. The fork.
هذه شوكة.
شوكة. Good. You said it good. ما هذه؟ هذه شوكة. One more time, Hada.
هذه شوكة.
هذه شوكة. What does that mean?
Fork.
This is a fork. The next one was supposed to be for Ayad. He's not here. Any one of you guys didn't have a chance?
No, we all did. There's just 4 students right now. The 4 did it.
Then anyone go. Anyone take the number 5 then.
Okay, I'll do it if nobody else wants to.
You take that one and then Liana will take the one after. Go ahead.
هذا سكين. سكينة.
هذه سكين.
سكين.
Let's get that effect of the shadda. You see where you have that shadda? Where you double the kaf? هذا سكين.
هذا سكين.
Good. Someone else try it? Try it, Alia. هذا سكين.
هذا سكين.
هذا سكين.
Okay, good.
سكين.
What does this mean?
This is a knife.
This is a knife, yes, correct. The سكين means this is a knife. Okay, Liana, try the last one.
هذا موكد. كيدون.
موكد. Even though we don't use that word, subhanAllah. We never use that word for oven. In our dialect, in Palestine,
Does it mean this is a stove? Or
this is a stove, yeah. But we don't, that word is not really common, موكد. The word that is used, فرن. هذا فرن. بس يعني it's one of, you have different dialects. You know, like in America, you use sometimes use different words for different things.
Brother Nasir.
Yes.
My sister is wondering why you don't teach the 7:30 class.
I do. I give them Deen, Islamic studies. And then Ustaz Hannah gives them Arabic and Quran. And they love her, mashallah. Alhamdulillah. I teach a lot. Many classes.
I mean, Mr. Dawod was a
break. I teach at different schools, that's why. High schools also. I teach social studies at high schools.
High school? Teach me, please.
I'm teaching you right now. Okay. For this, you're not kids to draw this, so I just say the word and you guys translate it for me. Anyone could shout it out. خزانة. خزانة is what? Closet. بيت.
House.
ملعقة.
Spoon.
Correct. طاولة.
Window.
No.
Table.
Correct.
Hey.
شباك.
شباك.
شباك or شباك, both.
Window.
Correct. Window. كرسي,
Chair.
chair. باب,
Door.
سرير,
Bed.
ثلاجة.
Fridge.
موقد or فرن.
Stove.
Stove. MashaAllah, Rashid. Excellent. So our let's say track is going nice. We cover like 2 pages a day. That's good, inshallah. Tomorrow we'll go to these 2 pages. We'll do these 2 pages tomorrow. Which is just a review. I would try to, I don't know, print it out for you guys that you guys do it. I'll see what I can do. Inshallah. Okay, guys, it's Quran time.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wait until I see who belong. Who
Liana,
just left? Liana?
isn't Liana in Tuesday, Thursday?
No, Liana is Monday, Wednesday.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, she's Monday, Wednesday. That's why she left. She left quick even before I said the names. That was like, phew. Like, wow. Okay.
The one like Superman, that was not
So
sure.
Tuesday, Thursday students are Yasmin Yusuf, Oralia. Heather, where did you move?
I went to Monday, Wednesday.
Oh, okay. You went to Monday, Wednesdays. Wow. So today for Tuesday, Thursday students, we only have Alia. Alia's Tuesday, Thursday. So Alia, please wait with us 1 second. Alia is doing Surat Al-Insan. Who else is actually here from the Tuesday, Thursday student? Farah is Tuesday, Thursday. She's not here. Oralia is not here. Yusuf and Yasmin is not here. Wow. Rashid is also. Rashid is
Monday, Wednesday.
Monday, Wednesday. Wow, wow, wow.
Dang, Aurelia. Alia.
I mean, you mean that everyone is, there's so much absentees today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Alia, we have.
Hold on, what happened?
This Korean tea is actually so good.
Okay, I'm supposed to be
Surat
doing
Al-Insan. Surat
yeah.
Al-Insan.
From 20 to 25.
Correct. Are you doing this by memorization today?
If I could have the screen, that would also be nice.
Okay, I
But
leave
yeah,
this.
I'm gonna
I leave the
gonna
screen,
do
but try because you have time because there's no other students. They're all of them, all of your, what I mean, the comrades of the Quran today. They're all are absent today. So try to read a little extra. Like try to read more than 20,
yeah,
25.
I can't read it if I don't know it. Like I'm not that good at reading Arabic.
Oh, okay. Try
I
your best.
can
As
pronounce
far as
Arabic
you
words.
can
I
read.
can't just like go. Yeah.
Oh, I bring all the
Okay,
drama.
we said 20 to 25, right? 20, 25. Okay, so you're gonna start here. وإذا رأيت ثم رأيت نعيما وملكا كبيرا. Right?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
يلا أعوذ بالله.
وإذا رأيت ثم رأيت نعيما وملكا كبيرا عاليهم ثياب سندس خضر عليهم ثياب سندس خضر واستبرق وحل أساور من فضة وسقاهم ربهم شرابا طهورا إن هذا كان لكم جزاء وكان سعيكم مشكورا إن إنا نحن نزلنا
هذا كان
عليك
لكم. Correct, right? I'm sorry. You were correct.
إنا نحن نزلنا عليك القرآن تنزيلا فاصبر لحكم ربك ولا تطع منهم آثما أو كفورا واذكر اسم ربك بكرة وأصيلا.
ما شاء الله. ومن الليل فاسجد له وسبحه ليلا طويلا.
Yeah, I don't know those.
No problem.
Yeah.
I just
I'll
assign you.
memorize.
I'll assign you for Thursday now, right? الإنسان So what do you think? Should I assign you for like 26 to 30? Or 31 because you finish at 31. So this way you finish the surah. 26 to 31. Is that okay? Hello?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. Actually, three things at once.
It's okay, no problem. It's okay. No, you're finished. I'm just saying for Thursday, can you do 26 to 31? You're gonna finish the surah like that.
Okay.
Okay,
Wait,
that's
I can't do that on a day though.
no, it's not. You have Wednesday in between, so it's that Thursday.
Yeah, usually though, I get my new lesson and then I revise it and then it's like choppy and then I have to revise it another day again because then it goes in my brain that one night. So it's gonna be hard.
Okay, so let me just give you less than 26 to
Um,
31.
after
Can
they're
I
done
give you
reciting, can
26?
we, after they're
I'll-
done reciting, can we have like a few minutes in class? Because I need to tell Heda something.
No problem. It's okay. But tell me first. Help me assign your homework, and then I let you guys take the last 5 minutes just for you guys to chill out. But give me an idea of your homework first. 26 to what?
Um, maybe like 29 or 30.
Oh, okay, 29. So we leave the two last ayat for the time after. 26 to 29.
All right.
And if you do find yourself that you have time and you want to finish it, you want to finish the surah, 26 to 31, you could do it. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you the last 5 minutes just to in class. And give me a second. Give me a second here. Wait.